Hello friends! Welcome to a little Let's Look. Game just came out yesterday, midnight, and did not get a chance to play it that day, but I got a chance to play it now. Very excited. This is Scrap Mechanic. It's an early access game, and it's pretty freaking fun. So its basic idea is a build. I'm kind of trying to avoid showing you guys some of the things I've built there. So anyway, you're in a world. This is early access, so there's still a lot to go to. Right now it is in just the creative mode. They are going to have a survival mode for the game. So let me show you. I built this little contraption-y vehicle mabobber. And as you can see, it's an amazing vehicle. Got an engine. I got an engine on it so I can back up. Because without an engine, you can just go forward. Careful, careful, careful. It's not the most stable of vehicles right now. It's kind of a Rongo mobile. But believe me, I have Rongo'd even more. So I want to show you guys a few things I built, and then we'll build something together. Just kind of show you guys what it's all about. Weight's not perfectly balanced on here yet. So, a few things here, a few little gizmos that I've built. Let's just park my beautiful ride. Yeah, there we go. So you get this mechanical handbook when you start off. Open up, really, one of the nicest little tutorials that there is. You got a video you can watch. Nice, it's probably the most intuitive thing that I have seen. Okay, so you've got positioning an object, removing an object, hold right click, left click, rotate with the Q or shift Q to rotate objects around. Beautiful holds, drags, holds and things. Has some problem dragging some planes, but it's not too bad. You got blocks, you got parts, consumables coming soon, interactive parts. So there are sensors and other gizmos in the game. So there's a connect tool, there's a lift, which is always helpful, the sledgehammer, and more things coming soon. I'm thinking they're going to have some sort of maybe smelting mechanic or something like that. They give you a nice little tutorial on how to build a vehicle. This is their vehicle. They got, but we'll go through and actually do this so that we can see it in action. Bearings allow you to have rotating things. Spinny roundy bits, I call those. The connect tool allows you to connect all the things up. The driver's seat, the all-important driver's seat. And let's see. Yes, excellent. What else? What else? Engines. You got 5 bearings drive on those. Thrusters, which are freaking awesome. And triggers. So you have switches, buttons, and sensors so far in the game. And then it's a controller to allow you to do things like doors and that kind of stuff, which I have not done any of that yet. So anyway, let's look at a couple other things that I built. So I call this my whirly death machine. So it's really easy. You hop on like that, and then you just give it a gentle tap. And then you watch your arms. And then you go, full blast! I love it! He's like a little parachute man. So they get momentum in the game. As you can tell, I'm slowing down. Yes! There are no control surfaces or real good wing parts yet, lifting parts. So flying is the only way we can do it is with thrusters. So flying's a little bit problematic right now, but we'll see. We can see what we can come up with. So anyway, I just love that. It's so much fun. Whee! And it does throw you off. So according to physics. And then I made this lovely little thing. which is kind of, you know, the other option of that. Not quite as powerful. Little Ferris ride. Woo! Look at his little feet. So, I mean, his whole body is affected by gravity. And look at that. That's just really freaking well done. This game is, like I said, early access, so there's still a long way to go. And it's got multiplayer. Oh yeah. Woo yeah! Alright, I just have too much fun with this. Let's see if we can fire ourselves out. Now. That was kind of weak. Wake sauce. But yeah, this is cool. So you can make all kinds of really cool carnival rides. Vroom, vroom. Ooh, I wonder if the wheel... Maybe that's what we'll try. Alright, and then this is my attempt at a flying thing. And my... the choice is basically work on finessing it or add more thrusters. So, as you could tell, RongoTheBold don't finesse things. He adds thrusters. It's more of a hopper. It has a horrible tendency of falling over. But the really cool thing is you just grab your little conveyor blocky thing, and you can just drop it back down. Oops. I clicked wrong. Come with me. And then you can drop it back down. And then you're set. You get basically you got a little lift that you can use to work on things. I hope they add more of these conveyor lifts for other things, because it's a really slick little tool. Alright, let's hop back in it again. It's okay, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. See, look at that. Controlled landing. The top thrusters don't work quite the way that I would have wanted them to. Beautiful. Alright. So let's work on a new little object right up here on this little slope. So the world is, I like the art style. It's very kind of cool. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like a warm version of the Long Dark. Alright, so you always want to start off with your lifter. So this basically allows you to make sure that your objects aren't fixed to the world itself. So you've got a few block types. You've got bricks and tiles and concrete and wood and metal. Now each one's a different weight, so you can see it's medium, lightweight, heavyweight, lightweight, medium weight. So again, the amount of because it's all physically involved, you've got to think about that. Okay, you've got a bearing, which is a spinning roundy thing. You've got suspension, off-road suspension, sport suspension. You've got a driver's seat. You've got a regular seat. You've got gas engines, electric engines, thrusters, a controller to allow you to sequence bearings for things, switches. So what I'm thinking of, tanks. So these, I guess, later on will be ready for gasoline or something like that. Right now, nothing there. Windows, a bunch of ornamental stuff, which be interesting to see how they want to do it all. So we got tubes and pipes, and so that's going to be interesting. The fuse box, concave wires. So hopefully later on there'll be like power systems. You have to run power to things. Maybe you've got a mine for materials. I did see part of the world. There was a little cornfield out there. So let's go ahead and we're going to build a car that my other one has a tendency to fall over. So let's kind of build something that is a little more robust. So I'm using the metal blocks. So basically just click, oops, right click to get rid of. Now the seat is 4 blocks wide, so you're going to want an even number of blocks in the width of your vehicle if you want things centered up. So we'll leave a spot right here where we're going to mount the... Oops, I don't want that. Okay. Let's get our seat, and we'll go ahead and pop it on here. Poop. Okay, so that's our seat for controlling things. Now, it's got a really intuitive interface, which I'm pretty amazed by. So we're going to go kind of simple on this build. Figure 2 front tires. And let's go ahead and I want to have 2 middle tires. And you can click, hold, drag, and you can get a grid. Like that. Alright. Now, what I want to see is I want to come out and out and out and out, out and out. You can get really creative with your little creations. So it's up to you guys to decide just what you want to build and how you want to build it. I'm going to grab my wonderful off-road suspension. Oh, yeah. And you can just kind of crouch down so you get the right angle. Basically, the angle allows you to really easily do that. Or you can hit Q to rotate things around. Shift Q to rotate things as well. In this case, it doesn't really matter because all you're doing is rotating it around its longitudinal axis. Alright, so put that on there. Perfect. So I want a lot of suspension. Okay. Now I need to bring this up a little higher so I have better access to underneath. So we're going to put a block at the bottom of each one of these. Because I need to fix my bearings now. Oh, and now my actual bearings. So 1, 2, 3. Now it says it only drives 5 bearings. I haven't actually tried it with 6, but I'm assuming it'll just fail out and won't connect or something like that. So that we'll learn here momentarily. So let's go ahead and we're going to grab, we got regular wheels or big wheels. It's interesting that the wheel is heavier than the big wheels, but I'll use the big wheels. Big wheels keep on rolling. Oh yeah. Speaking of, just a couple of weeks until American Truck Simulator. Oh, oops, is that gonna... Oh, they're not gonna conflict. No, okay, we're good. There we go. Plenty. That looks a little funky, but it works. It works for me. All right, let's bring it back down. Now, what's on the conveyor, it doesn't affect the suspension. It's basically one fixed object. Let's go ahead and drop a engine on here. Boop. Now, the engine, you have to go in here and you can adjust the power output of the engine. So we're going to go ahead, of course, max it out. Now, how do we get all things to work together? Really simply, you've got this connector tool, and you can see it lights up all the connectors that are available and around. And you just basically click and drag. Click and drag. Click and drag. Click and drag. And I'm going to put the front one, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, see? Yeah. So, yeah, you can't connect that one over there. So, no biggie. And then we want to connect the steering wheel to the engine as well. So the steering wheel basically allows to turn... Oh! I just realized I did not give myself turning Little details. Little details. So let's just do up here. We'll do turning up here. So what we got to do is take off a tire. Take off. Oops, I got to pick it. Pick off. Pick off. Pick off. Pick off. And I'll show you in a second what I'm going to do. Okay, so I need to be able to turn. So I'm going to put a thing here and a thing there. That will allow me to place oops. I thought it was centered before. Oh. How did I manage to do that? I don't know. Alright, so we'll put that bearing. And you can see bearings don't take up any space. And we'll come out, out, and then again, down, and down. Let's raise up our object, and let's put another block, and then our bearings for rotation of the tires themselves. So we got those bearings which will control the rotation left and right, and then all the rotations here are connected to did I do something really? It's gonna kind of fall forward a little bit. Oh, Rongo, Rongo, Rongo. How did I manage that? Skill. Skill and talent. Okay, now the one thing you need to worry about when you're building a wheeled vehicle is to make sure that the orientation of all of the wheels are in the right direction. So basically, when you first put them on, look at the tires. See the arrows indicate that this tire is going to roll this way, which is backwards, basically, right? It's going to roll this way. And these are going to roll this way as well. So we can't have them both going the same way. So what we need to do is we're going to use the right click. There we go. And turn. So now you can look across and you can see they're all, everything should be rotating the same way. And we are good to go. So now you can go in here and just right click and get rid of that. And it launches on down. Whoa! Holy power. Okay, it's a little too powerful. Alright, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. What did I do? What did I do? How did I mess up my front wheels like that? Oh dear. What did I make? What did I make? Oh, one thing I need to do though, I think if you guys probably saw it as soon as I did as well, that the wheels are all in the wrong direction. So let's put that there. Let's go back to our tool. Womp, 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 and womp, womp. All right. So now they're all facing the actual direction. So why is... There we go. Yes, so I need to get rid of this. Whoa, yeah, it's still got too much power. It's got so much power. Power to... Whoa! Wheelie power! Wow, what? So what I need to do... Whoa! Holy moly! I went backwards and it... Whoa! Okay, this thing can climb over anything. So what you'll do to adjust that is you click on the engine and you can just back off on the power a little bit. Now you can also just give it more weight. So you can see now it handles much better. Woo-ha! But of course, you know, it's all well and good, but there's just not enough power. Not enough power. So how do we fix the power problems? Well, there's only one true way. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use my lightweight safety. There we go. And of course, rocket thrusters. You can never have... We can do 3 of them. Yep. And then those just connect again up to the engine. That's better. And the power is pretty well mass-centered. Woo! So I think that I am really going to be following this game because you can just make fun stuff. So if they make this survival cool, if they give you like challenges you've got to overcome by building a gadget to get by it, if you unlock new components as you level up your skills and perks, etc. I don't know if they're gonna have RPG elements or not, but anyway, whoa. Whoa. Can't quite. No. No. Alright. Anyway, that is Scrap Mechanic. Again, it's on early access. And only in that can you become a parachute being. Only here. Your legs and arms just stretch way out. I wish his legs were actually like flying behind him. That would be awesome. Like he's got blown right out of his chair. Let's get him all up to speed. And weak. Now you can't be killed yet. Ugh. And you can slow it down and push it around. So yep. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. There will be more videos coming. And Mafki and I are going to do a little challenge, a little race challenge that'll be coming out later on. So it should be kind of fun. Anyway, if you liked it, click the like button. Let me know in the comments below. Tell your friends, your family, and your grandma. I'll pick up a copy for yourself. And join me in the Scrap Wars. Talk to you later. Bye.